Okay, so I've been doing some of the challenges that are always available. And you can see here that I am on the free party pass here. I can claim my 500 moolah. So moolah is the sort of soft game currency that you can use. You can buy sort of accessories in there, but they're not tend to be not blockchain NFTs. They're just sort of accessories, digital assets you can use to make your characters look cool. So it's always good to get those. So I can claim that. So I got my moolah. And we can see here as I unlock more of these stars. So I've got 4 stars out of possible 682. If you look down the bottom here, there's all these things I can unlock as I sort of work my way through. This lasts for a couple of 50 days to go. So we can see at the end of this that it just sort of there is actually yes. This one here, this guy's Mumford. So he is an NFT. So if I get up to 494. Stars, so I'm 1% of the way there. I can basically I can get this NFT that I can then obviously sort of keep or sell or whatever, put on the marketplace. So the new thing here is now we have this Party Pass Plus. So this is the premium version, and we can see straight away here they're encouraging us to get involved by. I only need to do 3 of these stars, and I can already mint this Deadwood character. So he's obviously sort of a zombie, sort of Halloween sort of theme. And if you look across the top, there's sort of less rewards here, but the rewards are sort of better. So we have XP and moolah and these balls that you use if you want to mash up your characters. We've got a hat here, like a skull and Franken beanie, so a Frankenstein hat with some bolts in our head. Where are we going? Got some shoes, and we've got a jetpack, sort of a tombstone jetpack. What else we got? Okay, and here we have 578 stars. We have Astrid Havoc. So Astrid Havoc is in this sort of season is going to be the most hardest NFT to get, and that's probably the most expensive. Well, it will be the most expensive on the marketplace. And even if I pay for this $25 unlock for this party pass, I'm gonna have to work pretty hard to unlock Astrid. Probably I would have to say impossible for me to spend the time to unlock her. Maybe I'll have a go, I don't know, but that's almost 600 stars. That's quite a lot. If you think you can sort of earn 3 a day, and you've got 50 days, so 3 a day is only going to get me 150. So I'm going to have to put in some heavy duty work to get the weekly ones, and even to get Mumford here. 500. You have to put in some work to get those ones out. But obviously the sort of the easy option here is I can get Deadwood for 3, so I can do that. So let's go ahead and do that. So I need to if I unlock this, it's telling me I can earn exclusive NFTs, even if I probably won't unlock Astrid. I can get the jetpack and these other sort of cool things. $25. And obviously people are doing this, and obviously what we can go and look at the price of Deadwood is already around $25, because obviously people are who are getting this, who don't want to keep it, are already basically selling it off. The price is already sort of anchored at $25. So if you can sell your Deadwood for $25, you've basically paid for that. You paid for that party pass plus straight off the bat. So let's go through this. So we're going to go through a payment kind of system here. So we can see here, it's going through, the Blankos block party blockchain. It's called the Mythical chain. Is a fairly sort of centralized chain at the moment, at least. So you're going through sort of all their KYC sort of processes. So you have to fill in your name and address. You can pay with sort of credit cards, or you can pay with crypto. But we'll go through and do that and just go through that process. So obviously, I won't show you these details, but we'll come back in a minute. Okay, so I've gone through all that, through all the details. Actually, the other thing I should say is it's interesting with mythical games is you pay tax as well. So it's $25, and then I paid $5 tax because if you're using fiat currency to pay through, which in this case I was doing for a credit card, they charge mythical games based in Seattle charge you the sort of state sales tax. So this has got an interesting mix of sort of blockchain, because this is all these NFTs are on a blockchain, but equally they're very careful about stuff like regulation and KYC and taxes. So just be aware of that. So now I can see I can claim. I've already claimed the moolah, and now I can claim Deadwood. So let's go through this, and there we go. So I've claimed Deadwood. And I can now go and have a look at my Deadwood in the on the marketplace. Let's go and have a look at the marketplace. Okay, so here we are in the Blankos Block Party Marketplace. This is a web interface to the marketplace. And we can see here, this is just an alphabetical order, so we can see here all the different Blankos that are available, 64 I think at the moment. And we can see that it's just showing you the what we call the floor price, the lowest price available. So you can see here, as we looked at Astrid Havoc, none of these have been minted yet because no one's had the opportunity. There's not been that many points available in from the time in which the premium pass has been launched for anyone to have earned her. So even if you had done all the challenges available, you wouldn't have had enough to earn Astrid. Same for Mumford actually. So we can look down and we can see all these different Blankos that have been released in various ways. Most of these were sold. Some of these were given away. This were Blankenstein was given away. If you watched the Twitch, the E3 2021 Twitch stream, you got the one for free. Just given away for free. Cheapest one now is $63. Cabinet Man EXE. This was a previous party pass free Blanko, so you earned this one by doing in-game challenges. And now you see the cheapest one is $50. And here we have Deadwood. So Deadwood is that one that I've just minted. And we can see the cheapest one here. If you want to go and buy a Deadwood, if you don't want to spend $25 or whatever I paid, $30 with tax to get a Deadwood, you can just go in the marketplace and buy one. You can see here 1,643 have been minted so far. So one of the nice things about the blockchain, we can see this is the amount of people who have paid for the premium pass on Blankos so far and minted one of these Deadwoods, because if you've paid $25, you don't have to do anything hardly. You have to get three stars to mint Deadwood, so people will have done that. So we can have a quick look at and see how the prices vary. This is the cheapest one, but let's go and have a look at see how the prices vary across the serial number range. So here we have Deadwood. We can see a bit of details about him, how many have been minted. This is the designer, Dan Lish, and of these 1,643 NFTs that have been minted, 195 are for sale. So what's that? Just over 10% of the ones are on sale. So that seems a pretty reasonable sort of rule of thumb. Some people are trying to get their money back or make money, but the majority of people, 90% of people, aren't selling these, at least at the moment. So I've sorted this by the serial number. So when you get into Blankos, basically the price, there's a price that a Blanko has related to how much it costs in the beginning. So some of them are much more expensive than others, and obviously they tend to keep their premium in price. And also there is a premium depending on how many are minted. So if only 400 are minted, that one is going to be seen as much more valuable if there was one that had 10,000 minted, for example. But within a individual Blanko's character, it's the sort of mint number. This sort of serial number is the way that pricing generally works. It's sort of like a power law. So the closer you get to one is the most expensive one. The closer you get to one, the higher the price. But it sort of falls away in a 1 over r squared sort of proportion, if you know the maths of that. So you can see here currently, if we wanted, it's quite a lot of, I should say there's quite a lot of randomness in here. So these are prices that people have just put in. So there's no, you can put in the price of anything. If I wanted to, I could put in the one I've just minted and set the price of $1 million. Obviously, no one's going to buy it because it's a very high serial number, and who's going to spend $1 million on that? But you could do if you wanted to. So you can see here number 3 is set for $3,889. Number 4 is set for $100,000. So clearly, and this is a bit stupid, who's going to buy number 4 when you can buy number 3 for 4% of the price? But number 5 is $750. That seems like a pretty good deal. Number 6, $3,666. Not such a good deal. Again, number 7, $750. Well, why would I buy number 7 for $750 when I can buy number 5 for $750? So you can sort of get the idea what people are doing here. But you can kind of see if you were someone who's coming in and buying these sort of things, you might go $750 for number 5. Seems like a pretty good deal compared to the other options. Or if you didn't quite have $750, you could go, well, I could spend $200 and get number 21. That seems pretty good. So we can also go here and look at the... so we could do it by cheapest option. So we can see here the current cheapest one is number 1600 and 16 1617 serial number, 20, just under $25. We can see there's a lot around $25 because that's the price people were paying to mint them. But we can kind of see equally, you know, quite a lot of people are asking for a bit more than the $25 they paid. I mean, again, plus tax. So $30 is sort of your break even here. So, and certainly when you get to these serial numbers, so this is only a 3-digit serial number. So that's probably, you know, if you have that money to spend, you can spend $29 and get a 3-digit serial number. You can spend $30 and get a much lower serial number. Let's see if we go, if we can find the cheapest 2-digit serial number. It's going to be, see, that's going to be quite a bit more expensive. Yeah, so we haven't. Yeah, so this is not too bad. 171 for $48. That seems like a sort of reasonable sort of deal if you were sort of into collecting these sort of things. So you get this sort of idea, and obviously the point of all this is, okay, people have paid $25, $30 to get into the party pass, the premium party pass, but then they've minted this asset that, you know, if they got in early enough, certainly they can sell for, you know, making a reasonable sort of profit. You know, I guess as more people start playing Blankos, then these things, you know, over time become more valuable. So it's a sort of interesting model, and I think it's sort of working. Particularly, you know, when you have these sort of season passes, everyone sort of knows about sort of party passes, battle passes now. It's sort of something we got used to in gaming. And you don't just get the NFTs; you also get these sort of you get these other sort of rewards as well. Or you don't just get the NFT characters; you get the NFT accessories. So if you're prepared to spend $25, $30 and then work quite hard for the next 50 days earning that sort of stuff out, then you're going to do probably okay if you want to just, even if you just want to sell this stuff on. Certainly if you work really hard and get the Astrid, I would think at the current prices, I mean, say none are minted, Astrid would probably be, you know, a low serial number will be probably you know, getting over $100 even so. Any serial number would probably be a bit like that one we looked at before, the cabinet man one, which is about $50. So basically, the cheapest one there is $50, and that's just been earned by someone playing the game a lot. So different model to the play to earn, where you have tokens. Is a bit less liquid because you can't just sell the tokens on an exchange. This is a NFT based thing where you actually have to have someone else buying what you're trying to sell. So there's a lot of sort of price determination going on there. But I think in some ways it's sort of cleaner and less open to sort of fraud, in the sense that sort of tokens can be a bit more open to sort of price manipulation, I suppose. So anyway, thanks for watching. This is Blockchain Gaming World, where we spend a lot of time playing games and looking into this sort of stuff. So I hope you find it useful. Please subscribe to the channel. But thanks for watching, and see you again soon.